Giannis made his 7th straight All-NBA first team. He joins Michael Jordan as the only players in history with an MVP, Defensive Player of the Year award, and 7 first-team All-NBA selections. How far away is Giannis from cracking the top?
Teams?
Yep, 7 straight first-team.
Oh, 7 straight.
Mr. B, how far is Giannis from cracking the top 10 all-time? 30 years old, very impressive resume from an individual standpoint. Back-to-back seasons, averaging 30 points per game, shooting 60% from the field. Never been done before in the NBA history before he did it.
I mean, definitely need a couple more rings, but just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, he's averaging 30-something every year, so. But I think it will help if he gets some more rings under his belt, because winning does trump a lot of other things.
Yeah. I was gonna say what, like 7 straight top 4 MVP.
Correct.
Voting.
Yeah. I mean, you got a lot of time.
Do his accolades look more impressive if they're in another location, say Brooklyn?
Yeah. If it's in New York, if it's in a big city.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time if we're going off of, what the experts have, you got Kobe 9, Shaq 10.
It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah.
Only 30 though. Let's say he got 5 to 8 more solid years.
I know, but when you're talking about that, you're talking about they have the MVPs, they have the Finals MVPs, they have the championships, they have the scoring titles, right? You're talking like just where they are, 9 and 10. You're talking about 5 rings, 4 rings. One, the fans and the public has him number 2. It's going to be hard to move him. It's going to be hard to crack the top 10 in a sense, from the media standpoint, because you're going to have to match everything everyone has and exceed that. I think Curry is the closest one to do it because he has the MVPs, a scoring title, and he has the championships. Yeah. So, a couple more years, I think they'll put him past Shaq.
Yeah. Well, Steph, 37 years old, like I said, oldest guard in NBA history.
Yeah, I think he's the closest one from resume. I think KD's behind him for active. Then I'm pretty sure Giannis and Jokic is gonna be swooping through.
Yeah.
Wait, you said they have Kobe and Shaq at 9 and 10?
They have Kobe
as the greatest ever?
That's top 10, from the top 75 list.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they have. So if you look at their metrics, it's basically those.
So who's in the top?
It's basically everybody in front of them, multiple MVP winners.
Okay.
So between Giannis and Joker, who do you feel like will finish their career right high? Obviously, Joker 3 MVPs. They both got 1 chip, 1 Finals MVP. Joker first big man in NBA history to average a triple-double in a season.
Who's in front?
Considered by many to be the best player in the world, not the MVP.
Just by how they voting, MVPs is the most valued thing for individual accolades. So you'll say Jokic is in front of Giannis right now.
Sonny, do you agree?
He's younger though,
disagree?
right?
Do I agree or disagree?
With saying that Joker in front of Giannis right now when it comes to all-time ranking?
Well, I must say, I'm parched. But that's kind of like, to me, is the whole top 10 changing and reshaping is just like going up to the Mount Rushmore and carving a new face.
Mm. Can you just change somebody else's face?
That wouldn't happen, right? Because you know how much time and effort it would take to get up there and carve a whole new face into a mountain. The forefathers are the forefathers. The top 5 is the top 5, the top 10 is the top 10. But it ain't configured by the media. The media doesn't dictate who I think is the greatest of all time. Not even top 5, not even top 10, not even top 75. So if we're gonna keep using media credentials and media references for top 10, we wouldn't have a say in it.
Well, you technically are the media.
We don't have to say.
Right, we
Being
don't
on
have
Gil's
to
Arena
say.
presented by Underdog.
If they make the list, and we're here talking about a list, we all played, they didn't. Why are we respecting their list?
So what list do we go by?
Our own list. The list we all argue about every fucking day. Who's 10, who's 5, who's 8, who's 2.
Right, so I know, but how would players know where they're ranked if you're just asking anybody? Like
Players shouldn't care where they ranked first.
They shouldn't
Everyone
care.
cares.
No, they shouldn't.
Hell yeah, if you
They
work.
shouldn't, but they do.
They only do because of the media. It's the more attention you can get.
Right.
The more fame you can get. But if you didn't care, you would actually play to where you belong. You belong where you play, how you play. So 10 and 9 for Shaq and Kobe is all preference based. If you like their game, if you didn't like their game, I always look at this. How did it look? How did it look? Did Giannis make it look like it was something you could put him above Kevin Garnett? Above Tim Duncan? Above Akeem Olajuwon? How did it look?
Above
Did it look
KG.
better enough? Did it look better enough to put him over Allen Iverson, over Kyrie Irving? Like when we talk about the list, we say, look at these guys, look what they did, and look at how they made it look. So if you're gonna go past them, you gotta have more. You gotta look better.
So he don't
Numbers ain't enough.
So he don't look better than none of those guys you just said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Where did I say the fans and the players have Kobe?
I think players, Kobe, what, top 2, top 3?
Okay, I said 2. So Jamal Dixon, shut the fuck up.
Who's Jamal Dixon?
And nigga in the chat.
Nigga in the
I
chat.
thought I just said. I thought I just said where they had him. I'm a player. But I mean, media, the people who voting, they voting for everything. Our whole career is being judged by them. They voting for, all NBA. They're voting for All-Star. They're voting for Finals MVP. They're the ones that's voting. So when we say we don't respect what they're voting, everyone's accolades is contributed to this, right? They are the ones that are picked. They're the ones who are paid to pick, like a judge in a case, right? They are the judge in a case.
But they're missing all the key elements in the case. They're not acknowledging all the key evidence. They're just saying, all right, it looks like you did it. So you did it. But wait, there's more. We got more evidence of why I didn't do it. So even with this list, you say, all right, man, these guys are going to pick because it's based on all of these different things. But then you got to equate winning, losing, team morale, organization, the coaching, the free agency, or we didn't pick, like all these things account for that one player accumulating his achievements and saying, I got this because our team was better. Our team was good. I had this player with me to help pass the ball. Some players don't got that. Some players never had that. T-Mac never had that.
Right.
Vince never, certain guys that could have propelled their careers, but they're stuck here because they didn't have what other players had. Now they're here,
Actually,
like Steph and certain guys, KD, like, look who you won with, bro. Allen Iverson probably looking around like, man, I wish y'all would gave me something even close to what y'all had. We wouldn't even be talking about me and anybody else. Give me something. Y'all gave me nothing.
What? He played with Melo.
Gave me nothing.
Melo?
Nothing.
But he's a fourth top shooting guard ever.
He could be number one.
He could.
So you see how the determination is what you are dealing with, what you're working with. And if you can work past it, you can be propelled. But if you can't, you're going to be T-Mac-ing it, you're going to be Vince in it, you're going to be at the bottom of the barrel, Dwight Howard in it. Like, yo, if I'd have had a prime Gilbert Arenas, 29 a game, we would have probably won it too.
Yes, but it's all ifs. I can't.
Exactly.
But if it's, I can't use ifs. I can't use ifs on your sheet.
We
But
do.
don't we need
we
a-
do as
But
players.
don't we need a list?
There's
Though?
a big-
Like if you're a top player and we're just going by what everybody's list instead of a list, how would we how does that player know where he ranks? Because we're just going by everybody having a list. We need a list.
But we're
okay,
hoopers.
look.
We all know we all good. We all know.
An opinion
but-
comes when we don't like something that we see.
Right.
That's when we use our opinion.
Right. Okay.
Right. So when they bring out the top 10, right? That's what they voted on. Now our opinion comes in to say, no, this goes here, and we make our argument. At the end of the day, it's still our opinion. That list is still the list. No matter what the fuck we do,
But it's their
the
list.
list is the list.
their
No,
list.
that's the list that goes.
Yeah, but
no
where is the
such
other
thing as a list
Michael
that goes.
Jordan
We need
has
a list,
been
though.
Michael Jordan has
said you need
been
a
number
list,
one
though.
since
You don't need a
when?
list.
You don't need a list.
Who controls the list that we're talking about that is the
The
list?
same people who's controlling
Who
the
is
whole
it?
time.
So who is it? Can we name them? We don't know.
voters, right?
So
Yeah.
you're just saying, it's just like saying the man controls us. Who the fuck is the man? And stop giving the man so much fucking power. And you don't even know who the fuck the man is.
It's Whitey.
You're just saying the man just to play victim. Fuck all that. Who's the list? Who made the list? I want to know who made the
100
list.
voters.
And if I see them and I'm like, I don't respect your fucking list, I'm going to make my own.
Okay.
That's what the players need to do if they don't like the list.
But players are in there.
But I'm talking about if the players don't like the list.
No, but I'm saying
I don't like if I'm ranked 10 and I should be ranked 5. Do you want me to respect this list?
Because you.
But
your opinion.
But
remember when
you
Kobe
think
was
you should,
still alive?
Your opinion.
They had him ranked what, like 44?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember
For
that?
that season?
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
It was like, yo, come on, man.
And then what happened?
He laughed.
Right, and then what
That was
happened?
after
He
injury, right?
laughed.
That was after his Achilles.
Did they change the list? Did he go up from 44 after that list? I'm pretty sure he did. Because it was laughable.
Because of a list.
Because it's laughable.
Because a list made
You have to change the list based on preference of whether I like it or not. If enough
No,
people
he got
say that
mad-
list
no.
is bullshit,
No, he got mad
they'll
about the
change
number.
it.
No, he got mad about
Did
the
he
number
just
he
get
was
mad
at.
and change it, or did he just perform?
No, it's not Kobe changing it. He don't have the power to change it. They
His
change it.
performance.
So, performance. If it's perform, he can't perform no more. How does he go down?
How does he go? He don't go down.
So he should stay at 2 or 3.
He should stay where he is.
He should stay at 2 or 3. So
if someone passes.
So when Shannon Sharp said it's God, Air Jordan, and Kobe in that order,
that's his
it
list.
should have never changed.
That's his.
But somehow dead people moved ahead of a guy who stopped playing.
Who?
A lot of guys.
No one's moved in front of Kobe.
So how did he get to 9?
He's been at 9.
He just agreed that he was top 3.
He's been. First of all, he
Just
was.
agreed he
No,
was
that's
top 3.
players from the consistent list of what ESPN and those guys, the voters.
I can
Kobe
show
hasn't
you
passed
plenty.
7.
I can show you plenty of Kobe Bryant is the top 2 player of the decade, 2002 to 2010. This is when he was playing.
Decade.
They were saying
that's
this.
his decade.
Yes.
2000.
When Kobe Bryant left the NBA in 2019, they were saying Kobe Bryant is arguably the best player to ever play the game. That's 1, 2.
We can argue that. That's what that means.
But this is the same people you're saying that's saying something else. You're saying the ESPN people had him at 7 or 9 all the time. No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Go
No, they
find
didn't.
me a list.
Stuart Scott,
That's
Adam
one
on
person.
there.
There's 100 people that vote.
Will
He
Bond.
voted. He voted.
Will Bond.
He voted.
The other dude, the white dude.
They all
I don't know
voted.
his name. What's the dude? Rose on Fire. What's the dude? Matt. He used to have his own show. He was
Jim Rome.
Jim Rome. Jim Rome.
My former boss.
Skip Bayless. Personalities all had Kobe where he was because he fit the profile.
Yeah, it's 100 people. Can you put the list back up so we can show him what this actually
The All NBA voting list.
Put the All NBA voting up.
With all 3 teams. There it is.
Now, name those 6 people you named. Those could be Cade Cunningham. Who's voting for Kobe? 6 personalities. That's 6, but you see where he's at. He's 3rd team.
So-
they voted that he should be 1st team.
So are those 6 major personalities I named, are they the front and center of media?
It don't matter. They only have one vote.
I'm asking, are they front and
Yes.
front and center? So the other 70 people who vote,
The other
we
94.
don't see them on TV.
The other 94
We don't see them on
people.
TV.
Some of them, I'm sure we do.
Yes,
Just follow me here.
Okay.
Follow me. We don't see them on TV. We only see 6 of them. The 6 are saying Kobe Bryant is what?
Arguably the best.
1 or 2. 6 of
No,
them.
that's just arguably the best.
Right? So the 6 people are pushing a narrative. Pushing a narrative that the other 94 cannot. So why all of a sudden the 6 is getting ignored? Because they're telling you that who's the best. They're
6
telling you six guys.
Like if we voted right now.
How did the narrative
You
change
have
from
one-
6 to
You
94?
only have one vote, bro. Like if we all vote in his something, who's the top 5, no matter who you put, it's only one vote.
But y'all going against the
still
narrative.
have
The
a
main
vote.
narrative is the national narrative. Kobe's 1 or 2. If you are 94% on the other side, that means you're going against the narrative.
No, it's not a narrative. It's whatever. A narrative is not a real thing. It's just a narrative.
Huh?
A narrative is not a real thing. It's a narrative. You can make up a narrative.
I
All
know.
narratives are
That's
just
what
made
the
up.
whole point of the conversation is. They made up
There's
a narrative.
truth and then there's a narrative.
The narrative that Kobe Bryant is 7 and 9 or 10 is made up. That's a made up narrative, and everyone's been pushing it since he died. So I'm asking, how did he go from 2 to 9?
Can somebody go 2014 top 50, all-time list? There's only one person that passed Kobe since Shaq. So Shaq was in front of Kobe before Kobe passed Shaq. That's how Shaq got behind Kobe. The only person who came in front was LeBron James in probably 2014 when he won his third MVP. That's how he broke the top 10.
I'm surprised. I'm so scared.
I mean, when he won his third MVP.
How did Shaq get in front of Kobe?
Shaq was in front of Kobe. I don't.
How?
Maybe he was an MVP, maybe 4-time champ, maybe a couple finals MVP. At some point, don't you think Shaq was in front of Kobe if Kobe was the number 2? Come on, why are we playing stupid? At some point, if Shaq was the best player in the NBA, he had to be in front of Kobe if Kobe was a young boy. And then, at some point, when Kobe became himself, he won a championship, he won an MVP, he won another championship, he then passed Shaq. That's simple.
So who was in front of Shaq?
Who was in front of Shaq? When Shaq was at his height? Jordan, Magic, Kareem, Bird. They have Bill Russell and Tim Duncan. So he never got in front of Tim. So he never got to that.
So Shaq was behind all those guys you just named.
He's been behind, yeah.
And Kobe's behind Shaq.
Kobe was behind Shaq. Remember, yeah. So let's say 2005. Do you think Kobe was in front of Shaq in 2005?
You talking about 81-point Kobe?
Yes. Do you think he was in front of?
Yes, I think everyone thought that. Everyone thought that. Even Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was sitting around like, this little boy, he keep getting close to me. I'm going to have to call my people.
But let's get back to this season's All-NBA list. So as I mentioned, LeBron.